I was a social worker for 15 years. I kept seeing people struggling with making ends meet. One car repair can upset the entire apple cart. I just kept thinking, why isn't somebody doing something about this? And then one day it occurred to me, oh dang, I think that somebody might be me.
What if a simple car repair could help lift a person out of poverty? It can also serve as alternative housing for those with no place else to go.
Do you know about the green-eyed monster? Let's try to compete with ourselves.
Namo Buddhaya. You have now come to the World News and Buddha's Great Message session, where we read news that happens around the world and see what lessons we can learn from these news, from the Supreme Buddha's teachings. My name is 𝐒𝐞𝐤𝐢𝐭𝐞 and today, I'm here with Thima. What if a simple car repair could help lift a person out of poverty? Cathy Heying believes it can, and that's why she changed her life to become a mechanic and opened the Lift Garage. With a master's degree in social work and religious studies, Heying has spent most of her career working with people in poverty and crisis. It was through work that Heying started noticing the need for affordable car repair. Let's listen to Cathy's story now.
I was a social worker for 15 years. I kept seeing people struggling with making ends meet. One car repair can upset the entire apple cart. I just kept thinking, why isn't somebody doing something about this? And then one day it occurred to me, oh dang, I think that somebody might be me. I did not grow up working on cars, so I ended up getting a degree in auto technology.
Every time I get in the car, I smell it.
Does it get worse when you turn on the heat? How we're different than a regular garage is that people have to meet certain income requirements.
I was quoted close to $1,400.
We charge the customer $15 an hour for labor. Market rate was about $100 an hour. We don't do any markup on the parts, so we are a lot less. So you'd be looking at about $300.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'd even give you guys more, you know?
A working car not only allows people to get to work and medical appointments, it can also serve as alternative housing for those with no place else to go. What a thoughtful person she is. I'm very sure the thoughtful Cathy has accumulated many merits. When you get to an opportunity to do merit, do not miss that rare chance. May you all be able to accumulate many merits and escape from this endless samsara.
Namo Buddhaya. My name is 𝐸𝐸𝐸. Question: do you know about the green-eyed monster? The green-eyed monster is nothing but jealousy that arises within our hearts. Today we're going to talk about how to deal with this jealousy that arises within our minds. Jealousy is one of the hardest experiences and emotions we have to go throughout our lives. It's very hard to admit, and it's also very hard to remove from our hearts. Maverick White had split from his partner after 18 months and could not accept it was over. Prosecutor Lawrence Smith told Leeds Crown Court. The judge, Recorder Mark McCone KC, jailed him for 20 months, suspended for 2 years, gave him a 2-year restraining order, and ordered him to undergo a relationship program. So, how not to be jealous? The first thing you can do is admit that you are jealous of that person. In general, we tend to hide our emotions and give excuses for evil emotions. So what you have to do is be humble and admit that you are jealous of that person. The second thing that you have to do is to realize that we're all different from each other. I'll give you an example. There are 4 elements: the earth element, the fire element, the water element, and the air element. Which one of these 4 is the best? The answer is we cannot compare these 4 elements to each other, as they're unique from one another. Likewise, we humans are different from each other. Even identical twins are different from their emotions to their feelings. That is why we should not always compare ourselves with each other. Instead of competing with others, let's try to compete with ourselves. Let's try to improve on ourselves and bring the best version of ourselves daily. By the power of the Noble Triple Gem, may you all be able to develop good qualities in you and escape this endless samsara. We'll see you all next week. Teruvan Saranai. Namo Buddhaya.